welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda. Today I thought I would share with you guys a Project Life flip through of my January pages and also a story album share because the story album I'm doing kind of lines up with the Project Life and it just goes more in detail on certain things and tells like a bigger story. So I thought I'd share both of them since they kind of are similar and they're both involving pocket pages and they both are, I shouldn't say they're weekly, but they're both like for the month. So this Project Life I do weekly, and then the story album I kind of goes more monthly, but it's all still in there together for January. So basically this first little page here is just kind of my title page for my Project Life. I went with a 9x12 album this year, and I'm mainly using Ali Edwards Story by the Month kits, and once in a while I will probably be throwing in a Cocoa Daisy kit as well, just to kind of use some of those products as well. For the first week here, I kind of mixed the two, and I went with a little bit of both. I used some of the yellow, the Bring On the New Year, the black and white and yellow from Ali Edwards, and then there was a couple cards in the January stories, or the January Cocoa Daisy kit that also kind of fit in. They were black and white and a little bit of gold, and it kind of just worked really well. I always try to do a black and white photo, at least for the past couple years, of all of us, and I try to get that in as on my title page somewhere in the end of the year, beginning of the year. It's not always exactly like on the first of, the new year or anything. It's just kind of in the ballpark of the last couple weeks there, the first couple weeks of the new year. My first spread here was using the Story by the Month kit with a couple of added cards to just kind of fill out the page. Sometimes I find that I need to throw in things from my stash just to make the spread work. So yeah, this week was all about New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. We always have a New Year's Eve party that kind of goes into the next day, so it kind of hits that over midnight thing. And then I'm trying to add in the everyday photos as well. So I have like a breakfast dinner we did, a photo of just kind of what it's like in the mornings, getting my kid on to the bus, him all snuggled up for bed one night, and then over here we had a snow, really it was a snow weekend, snow day, so yeah, we had some photos from that. And then the following week I used the Cocoa Daisy kit because the colors worked really well with the purples and blues that were in my photos. So this was a really like basic everyday photo week. We didn't really have any special events or anything. More snow. I feel like it's been snowing, or I feel like it did snow like every week in January. We had no snow like the whole end of last year, and then January hit and it snowed and snowed and snowed, which was great for my son because he was wanting a snow day so bad and he loves the snow, so that was fun. We had a day I was building Legos with him and did some food prep, so I took a picture of my apples all bagged up. Yeah, I've been trying to put in the everyday things as well as the bigger events. This week we had a couple of birthday celebrations. Here was about playing some board games with my son. There was his marble run, just playing in general. More snow. Just some photos of us snugged up on the couch, probably watching a movie or something. Then on to the last week here, we had this fun one, which was my son. It was a kind of a little story about how he likes to play with the radio and turn different stations on while we wait for the bus. Here was that puzzle we finished. It was a Scooby-Doo puzzle. My son loves Scooby-Doo. So we had, we did most of it because it was like a 1,000-piece puzzle, but we kind of worked out some spaces where we left some pieces where we knew he could help put them in. So he really liked doing that with us. Over here we had this random warm day, so we took advantage and went outside and we rode bike and took a walk, and he jumped in his muddy puddles because the snow was melting, so it was wet. It was definitely a wet day. And then a photo of me and my husband out. We went out to eat one night. I think we were doing some shopping or something, and we don't get out much, so snapped a photo. And that is it for the weekly there for my project life. And real quick, I'll just show you the January story pages that kind of also were about, you know, January. Some of it was in there, some of it wasn't. Kind of went into more detail. So here was my title page. I did this with the digital Ali Edward kit, and this is the first time I ever did anything like this, digital kits in Photoshop. So I think it turned out pretty good. I like the colors and everything. And then here was kind of more photos that I had taken of us together that were, I threw in black and white and just have the let's do this. This one was sort of it was mainly for the journaling, kind of my thoughts of going into the new year and things that I kind of hoped for and things like that. And I kind of actually liked doing this. I never got into doing like a me album. I've tried and it just doesn't work for me. So I thought maybe like the beginning of each month I would kind of do something like this to kind of tell how I'm feeling about things. I don't know. Thought it was kind of a neat idea. Here was a page on that New Year's Eve party so I could get some more journaling and photos in there about the story. Here was another one about the snow. It was just, you know, more specific journaling and just to have fun with these photos, and I made these little snowflakes. So, yep. This one was just, this isn't together, it's two different stories, but I made the colors similar since it was, you know, side by side. But this one was about my father-in-law's birthday. My son was giving him his card, and I took this quick picture because he was all excited about giving Pappy his birthday card. So I told that story, and then over here was another one kind of for me. It was, I was having kind of a rough patch, and I just wanted to write about it. And then this was again that warm day we had, so I did a more detailed story about that. And yeah, that was it for January. So that's how my story album is kind of going together. I changed a few times the idea of how I wanted to do this album. I shared that a little bit in my last video, my project plans for 2024. So anyway, it's working out pretty well now that I kind of vamped it. I like the system, and I think that's how I'm going to continue for February. So if you like this, let me know, and if you want to see another video like this for February, let me know in the comments, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Thanks for watching.